Alright, what's up? It's Jordan, episode 12. Jordan's Corner. Just left campus a little bit ago, heading to the gym right now. Another upper body deload workout, second one of the week. Really getting itchy to lift something heavy. It's been a while. So anyway, just got to suffer through a few more days of this and then hit it hard next week. But anyway, what I want to talk about today was supplements. Yeah, I don't know, it's been on my brain a lot lately. I actually use quite a bit of supplements, and that's just what they are. They're supplements to a normal diet. Could I get all of the stuff in my diet? Yes, I could, but I say that with the caveat, I could get that, but not in the way that I want it. And I'll give you an example. For instance, in the morning I have medium chain triglycerides, MCTs, and I put that in my coffee, my black coffee. Now, could I get that from another, food source? Sure, I get it from coconut products, but that's not pure 100% MCT oil, and so it has a little bit different effect, and that's not what I'm looking for. So, on one hand, supplements are there to supplement the diet, like a protein powder, is meant to supplement for you getting protein, from like meats and eggs and other stuff like that. There's not meant to supplement getting vegetable protein. Vegetable protein and soy protein is useless. Don't take that stuff. That's a whole nother video thing in and of itself, but no, we're not talking about that. But anyway, sometimes you can't actually get either the concentration or the specific type of thing that you're looking for in natural food without getting a bunch of extra stuff with it, like extra fat or extra carbohydrates. For instance, maybe your certain macronutrient total requires that you have to do a protein shake, and that's fine. So supplements can be very, very useful, and I just want to talk about a few good ones that I like. I really like medium chain triglycerides. I think people that are on a fat loss diet, body composition stuff, should definitely be taking those. Really helps increase and maintain ketosis during times. I think they're a good thing to have first thing in the morning if you're not going to have breakfast right away. I think it's a good thing to throw in, between meals a little bit here and there. You don't need to do it every time because you're still getting 100 calories out of the thing, so it can add up. But yeah, it's a nice little supplement. I think most people need a protein powder unless they're going to make all their meals throughout the day, and I think that should probably be a whey protein hydrosylate, which is just a blend. If you're going to use it strictly after your workout, it doesn't matter. It could be casein, it could be, I would prefer it to be whey because it takes about an hour for that to kind of concentrate in your, to be digested and then be concentrated in your blood, but it doesn't really matter. But if you're going to use it for meal replacements, I would prefer if it's not an isolate, maybe just a little bit longer acting, like a whey protein hydrosylate, that would be fine, or a casein hydrosylate, because they kind of taste like crap. So you for sure don't have to have them. If you're not going to use a protein powder, which is fine, but you still want to kind of get the same benefits. Probably the biggest benefit from taking protein powder is its leucine content. So I really like people taking leucine. You can find that in a thing like Skivation Extend. That's a branched chain amino acid supplement. It's got 3 grams of leucine, 3.5 grams of leucine per serving. So basically you just kind of take a scoop of that with every meal, or you can sip on water in between meals. That'll help kind of preserve some lean muscle tissue, maybe even help you grow a little bit and recover from exercise. So far I really like MCTs. I like branched chain amino acids, especially with leucine. I like protein powder. That's pretty good. Fish oil, I like if you're going to get a good brand of it. Costco brand, Kirkland brand seems to be pretty good. Carlson's, Nordic Naturals, all that stuff. Just as a 1 to 2 or 3 grams a day is pretty standard. If you're doing a lot of heavy weight training, then might want to bust that up to 4 to 5 grams a day of EPA, DHA, and that's going to help prevent that joint pain from kind of getting in and doing some bad stuff to you. But you don't have to do that year round, especially not if you're like a military folk. But that's, it can thin the blood a little bit. So if you were at risk of getting shot, then maybe it's not a good idea to use that. I like vitamin D, especially for people that live north of Atlanta. The problem is it doesn't really help you at all, like the standard tablets. The vitamin D3 doesn't really help at all unless you're getting the liquid, and the liquid just kind of came out, so probably most people aren't using the liquid yet. but the pills are not. They don't really increase your vitamin D3 levels. So if you're using that, you might as well stop taking it. It's not worthwhile. But the liquid's pretty cheap, so I like that. Vitamin D, fish oil, branched chain protein powder, leucine. And finally, the biggest thing that I'd like people to take is creatine, and it does a whole bunch of stuff from increasing nutrients into the muscle, increasing how the water that gets into the muscle to hydrate the muscle, also helps inhibit myostatin. That's a gene used to inhibit muscle growth overall, or limit muscle growth overall. Creatine increases the phosphocreatine system and creation of muscle energy. So it's all good things. In fact, they're using it in neurodegeneration diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's and Huntington's and stuff like that, and having pretty good results. They're also using it on neonatal young infants for cerebral palsy. So creatine's got some pretty good properties. Everyone should be taking it. It's completely safe. 5 grams a day, maybe upwards to 10 or 15 if you're bigger, or if you're really into the strength thing, and then split those out over a couple days. Last supplement I want to talk about is betaine hydrochloride. It's just some people tend to be hypochloritic, or they don't have enough acid in their stomach, and so when they eat protein, it kind of upsets their stomach, or they claim that they don't like the taste of it, or it's just weird for them. Normally those people are hypochloritic, and the easy thing is to get some betaine HCl caps and just take one with each meal. It should help that out. But so anyway, those are my favorite supplements. Hopefully that helped out a little bit, and we'll be back tomorrow. Alright, see ya.